Hi everyone! Welcome back to Talk Crafted English, your favorite place to learn English the real way. Today's episode is all about confidently booking a doctor's appointment in English, a situation that can feel stressful even for native speakers.
Absolutely, Olivia. Many learners worry about finding the right words, especially when they're not feeling well. But the good news is, with some key phrases and practice, anyone can handle this conversation smoothly.
That's right. We'll walk through a realistic phone call, explain each step, and share tips on sounding polite and clear, whether you're calling a clinic or speaking in person.
Plus, we'll highlight common expressions and even role-play a full conversation so listeners can hear exactly how it sounds in real life.
Let's start at the very beginning. Liam, when someone calls a doctor's office, what's a polite, natural way to introduce themselves and state their purpose?
A good opening is, "Hi, my name is Liam Smith. I'd like to book an appointment, please." By stating your name and reason right away, you help the receptionist assist you faster.
That's a great point. Some learners might worry about formality. Do you recommend using titles like doctor or just the doctor's last name?
If you know the doctor's name, it's respectful to say, "Is Dr. Adams available this week?" But if you're unsure, just asking for the next available appointment is perfectly fine, too.
Politeness really makes a difference, especially over the phone. What are some key phrases or words that make a request sound more courteous?
Adding phrases like please, could I, or would it be possible softens your request. For example, could I please schedule an appointment for this week? It shows respect and increases cooperation.
Exactly. These small adjustments can make the conversation smoother and more positive, even if you're not feeling your best.
And remember, tone matters. Smiling while you speak even over the phone can actually make your voice sound friendlier and more approachable.
Now, let's imagine the receptionist asks, "What is the reason for your visit?" How should someone describe their symptoms in English, especially if their vocabulary is limited?
Keep it simple and direct. You might say, "I've been feeling unwell with a sore throat and a light fever." If you're not sure of medical terms, describing how you feel in basic language is always helpful.
That's solid advice. If you need to mention something more specific like allergies or pain, you could say, "I have a headache and some allergies acting up."
Precisely. And if you're worried about forgetting vocabulary, writing down your symptoms before the call can help you stay calm and focused.
Let's move on to scheduling. After describing your symptoms, you'll usually be offered appointment options. How can listeners ask for a specific time or day?
You can ask, "Is there an appointment available on Thursday afternoon?" Or, "Could I come in earlier, maybe tomorrow morning?" This makes your preference clear and helps the receptionist check their schedule quickly.
If the exact time isn't available, what's a polite way to ask about alternatives?
Try saying, "If that's not possible, are there any other slots this week?" It shows you're flexible while expressing your needs.
Once the receptionist offers you a time, it's important to confirm all the details. How should learners repeat information to make sure nothing is missed?
You might say, "Just to confirm, that's Friday at 10 a.m. with Dr. Adams, correct?" Repeating the date and time helps prevent any confusion and makes you sound organized.
And if you need to double-check the location or special instructions, is it okay to ask?
Absolutely. You can add, "Could you please tell me the address again?" Or, "Is there anything I need to bring to my appointment?" Receptionists are used to these questions.
Ending the call with politeness leaves a good impression. What are some reliable closing phrases our listeners can use?
You can say, "Thank you so much for your help. I'll see you on Friday." Or, "I appreciate your assistance. Have a great day." These closings show gratitude and keep the interaction positive.
That's right. It's simple, yet it really matters. For in-person visits, the same phrases work, just with a friendly smile.
Exactly. And don't forget to say goodbye. Goodbye or take care are always appreciated.
To tie it all together, let's do a quick role play. Liam, you'll be both the patient and the receptionist. Let's show listeners a typical conversation from start to finish.
Absolutely. Patient. "Hi, my name is Liam Smith. I'd like to book an appointment, please." Receptionist. "Of course, Mr. Smith. What seems to be the problem?" Patient. "I have a sore throat and slight fever." Receptionist. We have an opening Thursday at 2 p.m. Would that work? Patient. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
That was a great example. Notice how each step was polite and clear, with simple, effective vocabulary.
Exactly. And by practicing this kind of conversation, you'll feel much more confident in real life.
Some listeners might worry about understanding fast speech or unfamiliar accents. What strategies can help them handle these challenges during a real call?
Don't hesitate to ask someone to repeat or slow down. For example, sorry, could you say that again a bit slower? It's completely normal, and even native speakers do it.
If you miss a word or phrase, is it okay to clarify?
Definitely. You can say, could you please spell that? Or did you say Thursday or Friday? This shows you care about accuracy and helps avoid mistakes.
Now, let's talk about sounding confident. Good pronunciation and intonation help you come across as clear and self-assured. Do you have any practical tips, Liam?
A great way to improve is to record yourself practicing these phrases, then listen and compare with native speakers. Also, focus on stressing key words, like appointment and Thursday, to make your meaning clear.
And don't be afraid to pause and think it's much better than rushing and getting flustered. Practicing with a friend helps too.
Exactly. The more you practice, the more natural you'll sound. Confidence grows with repetition, so keep at it.
Let's wrap up with a quick summary. Today, we covered how to start the call, describe symptoms, ask about times, confirm details, and close with confidence. What are 3 practice tips for our listeners?
First, repeat the phrases out loud. Second, practice with a friend or even in front of a mirror. Third, record and listen to yourself to notice your progress.
Fantastic advice. And remember, every conversation is a chance to learn. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to Talk Crafted English. We're here to help you feel confident in every real-life situation.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Keep practicing, and soon booking any appointment in English will feel easy and natural. See you next time.